Thank you for taking time to watch this video today. I'm Anita Redding with the Stigler News Sentinel, and we've invited Sheriff Tim Turner to join us today and provide some information about some of the activities at the Sheriff's Department. Thanks for joining us today, Tim. Appreciate it.
Anita, thanks for having us once again. During the month of November, it's been busy for the Sheriff's Department. Sheriff's Office, along with Stigler Police Department, recovered 3 stolen vehicles. We had a group of stolen vehicles throughout the community, mostly being right here around the city of Stigler and just outside of Stigler. There's been 2 arrests made, 3 vehicles recovered. We expect more arrests. Also during the month of November, there were several arrests for possession of drugs and other possession of stolen property items. I think between the Sheriff's Office and Police Department, we recovered, including the stolen vehicles, approximately $50,000 worth of stolen property.
Wow.
So it's been a busy month.
Yeah. I understand, in addition, the Sheriff's Office is very involved in the community. That's an important part for the department. Tell me a little bit about that.
It's very important for me, for our sheriff's deputies and myself, to be out in the community. Community policing is very important in this day and age with the way society is going. Here recently we did Red Ribbon Week. That Red Ribbon Week is actually after a DEA agent who was killed in Mexico. During Red Ribbon Week, the Sheriff's Office taught at McCurtain, Keota. Both of those schools we did presentations for. We also, that week, did in-service training for Cooks and Hills Electric. We did a meth and opiate awareness class. We also taught Red Ribbon at the Stigler Votech, Kiamichi Votech here in Stigler. We did morning and afternoon classes there. The whole week was a week of training. I spent the whole week training from, I think our oldest student that we had at a place was in their mid-60s, all the way to kids in the 1st and 2nd grade. So like I said, community outreach, teaching folks about what we see on a daily basis, and also the effects of what drugs do to a person and what it causes people to do that are using them is very important to us.
And as we're now getting into the holidays, I know that your department, members of your department, will be seen at a lot of the events. Can you tell us about some of the events you'll be attending?
Well, the biggest thing we're excited about is on December 5th, we've got 8 reserves that are going to be taking their state certification. The Sheriff's Office hosted a Reserve Academy. It has 10 students. 8 of those students are reserves, are ours, which will put our reserve, we're getting our reserve program back up and running. For folks that don't know, the reserve program is basically community members who volunteer their time to come out and work as a county deputy. The reserve program, their training has been 6 months. It started in end of June and it's going to end 1st of December. So it's a 6-month-long training, 240 hours. These folks aren't getting paid. We're going to have their graduation on December the 7th. Be a neat deal for these guys and their families. But when we get back to why the reserves are important, November 30th we have the Christmas tree lighting here in Stigler. December 2nd we've got the Christmas parade in Stigler. We've also got Christmas parades coming up in McCurtain and Keota. And those events to us are very important for the community to see, and the kids to see the deputies out, so they understand that we're there to help them and we're not there as bad guys. We're actually to be in the community, to be in a spotlight, so folks can understand that the Sheriff's Office really does focus on community policing and making community better. So all of our local agencies collaborating together is what makes what we've been able to do successful. And without the collaboration between myself, Chief Dixon, Chief Martin at Keota, Assistant Chief Oliver Taylor, and Chief Rub Oliver at McCurtain, and Lieutenant Huggins with the Highway Patrol, without that collaborative effort of all the supervisors getting together and making this work, we wouldn't have the success that we've been having. And we hope that success continues to move forward, and we appreciate the support of the citizens as well, along with you guys here at the News Sentinel. If we need something put out, you guys get it put out for us, and we really appreciate that.
Well, we do appreciate all the hard work by you and the other members of your department, and we will have more information regarding the Reserve Academy. We'll have that in the newspaper soon. So we encourage you to take a look at that. And once again, Tim, we thank you for stopping by, and thank you for watching this video.